ටවුන් එකේ විෂන් කෑකට ගියා නම් ඉවරයිනේ.
විෂන්කයා විශ්වාසනීය දැක්ම.
The three-member committee appointed by President Maithripala Sirisena to investigate the Easter Sunday attacks has recorded statements from various high-ranking officials. The President's media division informed that the interim report by the committee had been handed over to the head of state yesterday. The full report on committee's final findings will be submitted to the President next week. Meanwhile, 8 suspects involved in extremist activities were arrested in Vaunia yesterday following a tip-off. Preliminary investigations revealed that they had posed as businessmen who were interested in setting up businesses in the district. Police are conducting further investigations into the matter. Search operations in Jaila, meanwhile, led to the discovery of an air rifle and 300 pellets, 3 shotguns, 17 3-inch shells, 4 empty anti-aircraft shells, over 200 iron balls, 8 batteries and 5 knives. The entire stash was found from a house owned by a security officer of a mosque. Meanwhile, explosives and 32 gelignite sticks were found from a farmland in Silmiapura of Välimäda today, following a tip-off of the intelligence unit of the Välimäda police. 1 person was arrested during the search operation. Meanwhile, operations in Peta yesterday and today saw the removal of nearly 150 unauthorized shops as a security measure. In Putlam, an external university lecturer was arrested today from the area of Madurankulya. Police found several mobile phones and 18 SIM cards in his possession. During the same operation, officials raided an establishment which forged vehicle registration plates. 2 persons were arrested during the operation. In the meantime, a hand grenade manufactured in Singapore was discovered from the area of Polpitigama today following a tip-off by the locals. It was later destroyed in a controlled explosion. Meanwhile, 2 persons were arrested after intelligence officials found 4 swords in a canteen near the Jumma Mosque in Badulla. A motorcycle bearing registration plate WPVC 4843, which was suspected to have been used in the Easter Sunday attacks, was handed over to police by its owner. A person with suspected links to National Tawhid Jamaat, meanwhile, was arrested in Kandruela today. Recruitment posters for an NTJ conference and several religious books were in his possession. In the meantime, another person with close links to Zahran Hashim was arrested on the 27th of April and handed over to the Criminal Investigations Department. Interrogations had led to the discovery of 2 mobile phones and money from a sewage pit at his residence. Meanwhile, a group of rehabilitated members of the LTT and army officials held discussions in Jaffna yesterday regarding the current situation in the country. 7 Air Force uniforms, 2 army caps, 1 pair of army boots and 3 pairs of socks were meanwhile found in a bag that was left on roadside on Jayanti Road in Dehiwala. A search operation in Bandaravilla today led to the discovery of 4 drone cameras as well as an air rifle and an air pistol from a place of business. The business had been set up by a foreign national of Islamic faith. An Islamic mosque along the Punagala road of Bandaragama, which was operated under the guise of an Islamic religious school, was discovered today after security officers acted on a tip-off which cited constant movements of outsiders. It led to the arrest of an Islamic cleric. Meanwhile, another Islamic cleric was arrested in a joint operation by the army and the police, which covered the area of Alutgam of Bandaravilla. The arrested is of Tamil ethnicity and had been masquerading as an Islamic cleric under the name Mohammed Hasim for the last 5 years at the Baitur Rahman Mosque. Meanwhile, a 23-year-old Muslim youth was apprehended in Wadua today after classified intelligence information, footage of ISIS training programs and photos of the Easter Sunday attack were found on his mobile phone. In the meantime, another Muslim was arrested in the area of Katepola after 3 firearms were found in his possession. Police arrested 5 more persons today after they raided a building with 3 underground chambers which posed a threat to the Badulla prison. The building had been constructed without permission from the Badulla Municipal Council. The army meanwhile arrested 5 persons after 11 petrol bombs, 2 walkie-talkies, 1 GPS, 16 passports, 1 fake national identity card, 2 cameras, 6 knives, 1 sword, a pair of binoculars, cash worth 29,600 rupees and various suspicious documents were found from a house in Kegol. In the meantime, the police special task force, the police and the CID found the motorcycle used by 2 suspects who are directly connected to the Easter Sunday bombings at a canal in Kuliyapitiya today. Remains of the number plate were found hidden in the area. Meanwhile, Minister of Muslim Religious Affairs Abdul Halim is in hot water after his statement yesterday where he said mosques keep swords for pruning purposes in their premises which are mainly built near burial sites for religious clergy. It is in this backdrop that a special search operation was conducted early this morning in Akurana of Kandy, the minister's constituency. Various suspicious material, including 3 swords, parts of air rifles, CDs belonging to the National Tawhid Jamaat, and attendance register with those who participated in seminars of NTJ, bank receipts showing money remittance to NTJ were found during the search operation. Furthermore, in Akurana, 2 firearms that were buried at a residence of a doctor were also found. 4 persons, including the doctor, were arrested.